all of us, summer will continue for some, the lucky few, South Wales and southwest of England, and for some it'll really be a nasty change in the northeast of the UK. For most of us, it's a change from our settled week to a rather unsettled one to come, and it'll happen over the next 3 days. It has been an unusual weather week in the whole of Europe. It started with rain in Menorca, a gale-force wind blowing just out of the Rhone Valley of the low in the Gulf of Genoa, something you don't normally see in summer. That thing went northwards across the Alps and is heading up towards the German plain now, so it wet Switzerland, it wet most countries on its way. In fact, it's raining in Germany now, and the amount of rain is quite substantial. For example, 80 millimetres, that's about 8 centimetres, that much in the last 24 hours. It's a substantial amount of rain, and it's all heading northwards now for Scandinavia, dragging some fairly hot air with it. So the weekend, they look surprisingly hot for Eastern Europe and thundery, but much more quiet, warm and sunny for those places where you expect it to be. Sadly, that was holding up the weather from the Atlantic from our shores, which is why we had a week of summer. But it's now on its way out, so the Atlantic weather can now come back in. We're already seeing signs of it with rain in Ireland coming in. Now, it might just about get to Northern Ireland before the afternoon is out, a spot or two. Otherwise, it'll just be a fairly cloudy day with some good breaks in it. If you've been watching BBC Two, you'll have seen the golfers underneath blue skies. Fairly dark cloud across in the southwest now will break up and be a bit sunny as well. But this is the best day at Muirfield. I suspect, like the rest of the northeast of the UK, rain and wind will be the main themes for Muirfield and everywhere else in the northeast of the UK this weekend. Today's temperatures are a bit better than yesterday's for the eastern side, where there was an onshore breeze and so much cloud yesterday, but not much, and they're still below average. And that's what's coming our way, this massive cloud, which is a low, which will disappear over Northern Ireland and Scotland to the North Sea over the next 3 days, so it brings rain with it tonight in Northern Ireland, particularly Scotland, where it stays tomorrow morning. Now, the southern half of the UK look cloudy but generally fine for most of tomorrow, with the rain as it eases being replaced by showers for Northern Ireland and Scotland, and temperatures therefore suppressed. But not so. For London and Cardiff, it could still be 23 Celsius tomorrow in a largely sunny day. Now, Saturday is a pretty showery day for all. The concentration of the heaviest showers probably the southeast corner, and there'll be rather more cloud for Scotland and the northeast of England, rather less of the sunshine. But the wind tells its story later in the weekend. This is where I say the change takes place most obviously on the northeastern side of the UK. A strong northerly wind makes it feel cold and rather horrible. Darren.